First of all, I'd like to ask this season's women's basketball team to stand up. Through this unique situation, they have shown phenomenal poise. You can sit down. Thank you for following my instructions. Phenomenal poise and resilience. It's been very impressive.
Just do it at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that too. They make this program very proud. You guys are very remarkable. In the fall of 1993, I had a handshake that changed my life. My first memory of Coach Smith was of a handshake she greeted me with on my campus visit to Wittenberg. My parents had always told me how important a good handshake was, and I knew from that first encounter with Coach what exactly that meant. As a matter of fact, every wonderful memory I have of Coach Smith revolves around her hands. It is her hands that give me the strongest recollection of her. How she shook my hand that first time I met her as a nervous recruit, that firm, steady handshake, warm smile, and connected eye contact that said, "You belong here with us." How she directed us on the floor during games with her confident path of direction, orchestrated out for us with precision that said, "You will find success." How she commanded our attention, and this happened to me often, in a sideline huddle with her fingers pressed together at the tip of her thumb, engaging her specific expectation into our minds that said, "You can achieve." How she congratulated every mini accomplishment with her balled up fist, pumping her arms into the air that said, "You have arrived." How she propelled us up the court with her double hand clap. You guys know that gesture. Her arms extended, a determined motion under which we achieved that said, "You can extend your limitations." How she calmed our anxious being by a simple shoulder squeeze and her affirming words that said, "You can endure." How she conveyed strategy to us as she wrote her hand-scrawled game stats across the chalkboard and ran her loose fingers cascading down the pre-game preparatory notes, her steely demeanor empowering our belief that said, "Expect nothing but your best." How she gently squeezed us with her arms wrapped around our shoulders and her hands patting us on the back through victory, defeat, celebration, or sorrow that said, "It's okay to just be." I'm certain I still feel that gesture today as her successor here. It was her hands. They said to each and every one of us, be confident, have high expectations, be proud, stay determined, be focused, have fun, be self-assured, stay precise, achieve, strive, celebrate. I believe she would be content to see everyone here today pulling into this tiger network, a large huddle, so to speak, where our hands come together in the circle. Forevermore, in this arena named in her honor, her hand will always be capped on the top of every huddle, just as it should be. Her hand, just as it should be, capped on the top of every huddle that says, "I'm cheering for you."